first cast now that we're set up here. I'm gonna let it sink for just a second before I start stripping it. And then I'm gonna get a fast strip going. Perfect positioning. Sitting right on the spine, casting at this point. Get that fast strip going. Here comes one. He swiped at it once, he swiped at it twice. I'm just gonna let it sink. Sink, sink. Boom! Case in point, you take a couple extra seconds to set up your spot. Pole anchor that's gonna stick right down. Handful of flies in the boat that I actually tied this morning.
Yeah, baby!
Does Uncut want 50s or do they want super stuff? 60s.
I know it holds a lot of bait fish and it's a neck down area. The wind's blowing in here right now.
Fish, fish, fish! Something grab the boat. Oh!
High five!
Wow!
This is Uncut Angling. Thanks for tuning in. This program is part entertainment and part education, with some ridiculous. We are hot on YouTube and Facebook. Please join us on there for the latest. I'm Aaron Weeb, the host. We got Jay Siemens doing a lot of the camera work and a fleet of other contributors working with us to give you the goods on whatever bites we're chasing. We don't script our shows and we don't stage hook sets. Strip our passion right down and it's exactly the same as yours. Unscripted, unstaged, uncut. This is Uncut Angling. Uncut Angling is proudly partnered with Alumacraft Fishing Boats, Humminbird Electronics, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Shimano Reels, G Loomis Rods, Jackal Lures, Plano Tackle Storage, Frabill Trusted Gear, and Power Pro Line.
Welcome to Uncut Angling. I'm Aaron Weeb. We are back up here at Kenanow Lodge. We love filming up here, we love fishing up here. Staying with our good friends Chris and Cheryl Matheson, their little boys, Cole and Austin. You know, it's the fall trout season and there's a lot of different ways you can catch these trout. And today we're gonna be just fly fishing, which to a lot of people seems like it can be really complicated and confusing. But as you can see back here, I just have one rod and only a handful of flies in the boat that I actually tied this morning. And you're gonna find out pretty quick that this is actually a very basic technique. The key part is the setup, and we are pulling up onto the spine of this reef right now. You can see we're in 7 or 8 feet, which is gonna allow me to put the talon down at the back of the boat here, which is just one press of the button, and it's gonna drop right down to the bottom. There's a vertical pole anchor that's gonna stick right down, which is super convenient. You could use just a normal anchor too, which will just take you a little bit more time in setting up how much lead you should have with some chain on an anchor to get you in the exact spot. I prefer this, and I'm gonna be right on the spot right now to start casting for some big Lakers. Just gonna throw this trolling motor in so I can use the front depth finder and see how deep I'm sitting here. I already know I'm right on the spine basically. That talon only works down to 8 feet, which seems kind of limiting, but actually for this fall trout thing, it's perfect because we're fishing in 4 to 6, 7 feet of water. So if we pull up to this is an extended point here. If we pull up to this spot and we put it down at that max depth in 8 feet, that's gonna be allowing us to fish in that 4 to 6, 7 foot region perfectly. Just gonna let that sink and get my life jacket off. You'll notice I'm casting kind of on my back hand here, and that's just to keep the wind blowing that fly line and fly off my body. Pretty fast strip here. Perfect. Gotta get that line stretched out at the start here. Gonna let it sink just a couple seconds before I start stripping it in. Generally with whatever line you're using, if you let it sink just a little bit at the start, the fly fishing will hold that depth that it's at while it's swimming in. But if you just strip right at the start, that won't happen as much. First cast, Laker on. Yeah, baby. You can see with just a couple extra seconds there setting up our position, makes all the difference. We got the talon down, we're locked in here. Oh yeah, big bright fins. Dude, we're calling this the Laker Taker. Second cast, I'm gonna say second cast. I don't remember if it was first or second. I was just getting the line stretched out there and instantly, big Laker. Even on a 10 weight, which is a big, almost a saltwater size. This fish is battling good. You can see I got him right by the boat here. There he is. Come on, big boy. Oh yeah! Awesome trout. Absolutely breathtaking. You can see the colors on this fish are almost splake-like with those bright orange fins. It's got that fly right down deep in there, but it's barbless, so all I should have to do is poke on the head of that fly, and you can see it pops right out there. Nice and gently, You get this fish right back in the water. Magnificent fish. There he goes. Case in point, you take a couple extra seconds to set up your spot, and every cast makes so much more of an impact. If I would have just come up and had myself blowing all around the wind, I would have fished this point and gotten frustrated, gotten angry, screamed at Jay a little bit, blamed this on him maybe. But you set up, take a couple casts, and it all just works out so perfectly. Thank you, girl. Oh yeah, baby! This fish was on for way longer than I care to admit.
When you're looking for a fishing boat, you want a boat that's tough, stylish, and has incredible fishability. Whether you're fishing large bodies of water, small inland lakes, or rivers, Alumacraft builds a boat with you and your family in mind. Alumacraft. It's what fishing is all about.
For dramatic effect, I should push the button. Talon down. A lot of times when I'm cruising into these spots, I'll just put it down in advance. It'll go down its maximum 8 feet. And then when it gets to a spot that it can actually touch, it'll grab. You can hear it scratching along now. As it's slowing us down to a stop. This is a nice spot. We're at the mouth of what almost looks like a summer pike bay. But the key is, and the number one thing for lake trout locating at this time of year is rock rubble with proximity to deep water. It's that simple. Doesn't matter where you're talking about lake trout. They have not gotten used to seeing flies. With the way a fly swims so weightlessly and naturally through the water, it would be hard to train any kind of fish on a fly anyways, especially these big trout flies or pike flies that have that bunny or material on them that just flows through the water with so much life compared to, there we go, the normal offerings that these fish see. Like a spoon or a spinner that's so rigid in the way it moves through the water. One of the biggest challenges in fly fishing is just line management. You can see I've got all this line laid out at my feet. And now that I'm bringing this fish in, I'm gonna keep my feet in the same position the whole time. And that's the same with casting. Otherwise, if you're stomping around, you're gonna be likely to step on your fly line. I've got a little bit of a break in the action here where he's just diving so I can collect this line that's all at my feet here. Keep in tension with that control finger. And now I'm just bringing up all this line that I had to collect really fast to keep tension on that fish. That's a nice fish, a little bigger than that last one. There he comes. Now that I've got him on the reel here, I can let the drag do its work. You can see, like a reel, it's a one-way reel. And this fish is just about tired out. Lots of energy there. Got him. Awesome fish. About like the last one, just a perfect, I don't know how big that is, maybe a 10-pound trout. He's got that bunny leech hanging out of his mouth. Can't beat the bunny! Get that fly out nice and easy. Dump this fish back and go get another one. So simple, as I was saying, fly fishing seems complicated, but it is anything but complicated when you simplify it to this point. This fly is super basic. I tied it this morning. All it has is lead eyes on it and one material. This is all bunny. I'm gonna show you right now how I tied this morning, so let's go to that clip. So starting with the thread, this is the thickest, heaviest thread you can when you're tying laker or pike flies. You're gonna see real quick that this is a super simple fly I'm tying up for today, called the Laker Taker. So right there I put on some lead eyes. And you just secure it with a wrap in any direction. Then once you're wanting to lock it in, you do a figure 8, kind of alternating directions as you go on there. And the pressure I'm putting on there right now is basically enough to almost break that thread. I'm gonna wrap it back to the base of the hook. And 2 different colors I'm gonna tie here. I'm gonna put a chartreuse strip next to a white strip. And this is gonna be the tail and the main body. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line those up, skins to skins there. As you can see, I've got the skins touching each other. And I'm gonna put it on the hook so that the 2 skins are sandwiched on either side of the hook, making it longer than you think you might need, because you can always trim it. I'm gonna take the thread, and I'm gonna do just a couple loose wraps before I tighten it down, and this is just gonna help it stay in place. Now I'm just gonna take a look here. When I have it on 2 loose wraps, I'm gonna adjust it and make sure it's sitting on either side of that hook, sandwiched in the middle there, and then I'm gonna pull it tight. And that's gonna lock it into position. A few more wraps. This is almost like you're tying a secondary head, so you wanna make sure that's pretty secure. And I'm gonna pull those back out of the way. I'm gonna wrap that thread up to the front. And I'm gonna take those big long tag ends that I've got for each tail piece, and I'm just gonna wrap them together. And as I wrap, I'm just gonna comb the hair back out and not getting stuck along the shank. When I get to the eyes here, I'm gonna split it so that one of those goes over top of it, one goes underneath it, like that. Keep pulling all that hair back so it doesn't get caught in the wraps. Got my tag ends right near the head, and I'm just gonna wrap them, tie them in. Couple wraps. I'm not even really paying attention to where I'm tying those in as long as I know I've got them secured. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna trim both those tag ends. And my head here looks super dirty. As you can see, I'm not worried about that at all. I've got big, strong thread. I'm just gonna wrap over top of everything. Just gonna cover up all my imperfections there. Even now, my head's anything but perfect. There's a couple funny stubbies sticking out of it there where I could have trimmed that rabbit just a little bit closer. I'm gonna whip finish here, which is the only part you might have to go online to see how to do. The rest of this is super simple. And it's amazing that the most simple flies are often the most effective. Ones that just have bunny, just have some marabou like a woolly bugger. And that's all that it takes for this fly. It's gonna ride hook up because the lead eyes are on the bottom. There it is. Same pattern, just a slightly different color. You got the whole darker fly for darker conditions. I'm gonna move real fast along here. Take a couple casts and move over, take a couple casts. Oh yeah, baby! Fish was on for way longer than I care to admit. And I thought I had no idea what was going on. I was just pulling up slack for the longest time. Wow, he just took all that line. I better gain chase here. I'm gonna pull that talon up. I'm gonna get on this front trolling motor. Try and get over top of him. I just don't want to wrap around rocks or anything because right here I'm only in 3 or 4 feet of water. Back of the boat was in about 8. And you hit right along that reef there. This fish is just about tired out. This will be my chance to grab him. The fly's not as deep as I thought it would be. He's right on the lips. Come on, bud. Come on. I got him. I got him. Oh, yeah. Awesome Laker. Awesome Laker. Got that Halloween colored fly. And after all that, that hook is not even in his mouth. I thought it would be way down deep because he caught me by surprise there, and that hook's under his chin. Yeah! Awesome colors. Great way to end the day. Just a majestic, beautiful Laker. Go, 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 fish, 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 fish!
We're actually going into the shore here right now.
Uncut Angling is proudly partnered with Alumacraft Fishing Boats, Humminbird Electronics, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Shimano Reels, G Loomis Rods, Jackal Lures, Plano Tackle Storage, Frayville Trusted Gear, and Power Pro Line.
Ryan Marlowe!
Hey, Uncut Angling's here.
Let's go musky fishing, buddy.
On Eagle Lake.
Lake of the Woods. Eagle Lake. Why are you looking at an Eagle Lake map, Ryan?
I think you got to play it up like you want to stay here.
More?
Yeah.
Ryan, this isn't a soap opera. This isn't a 10-minute clip. Just stay there, Jay. This isn't a 10-minute clip. How much harder am I supposed to push it?
Okay, well let's...
No, I really want to fish Lake of the Woods. You are so good on Lake of the Woods, Ryan. You have like 25 50s on Lake of the Woods. Are you sure you want to go to Eagle? It was already too drawn out, was it not? It was already too drawn out.
Yeah, I know. It's because of you. No, you know too much. Ask us why we're fishing here.
Why eagle, Ryan?
Big body of water, Aaron. Big, deep,
Big,
trout,
bigger than Lake of the Woods. This looks
trout.
quite a bit smaller than Lake of the
It
Woods.
is smaller, but it produces bigger fish
Okay,
on the average.
on the average.
That's why we're going there. Does Uncut want 50s or do they want superstars?
60s.
They pretty much want to focus big, deep.
Okay.
We're going to stay Pat's place, Cedar Point. Is right over here. And we're
Okay.
going to drive out this right
Main
here.
body. I like big water. I'm not super excited about this game plan, but I do like big water, so
Aaron, trust me on this.
I'll trust you. Take my hand. Let's go. Seriously, let's go. Wherever we're gonna fish, let's go. Because it's already midday. Your phone's ringing. Answer your phone, and let's get going.
Look at Aaron, what a failure. You got your grade 12?
I think I did.
I don't.
This is back to 75?
Yeah, sticker at 75 feet.
How about 76? Is that gonna work?
That'll work.
What's the program that we're working here, bud?
There's two sides of the lake. It necks down here. I know it holds a lot of bait fish and it's a neck down area. The wind's blowing in here right now. I really work this spot a lot of the time. Probably work it for 20 minutes, do 4 or 5 passes on it.
On the same shore?
Yeah, work the break. 18 feet, give or take 3 feet. See if we can stir up a fish.
Ryan's got his GPS going here. You can see we've already done 1 pass and Ryan is not on that same trail. He's specifically 50 feet over to the side, so he's always on new water here. GPS is nice for that because it shows you where you're going, but it's also show you where you've already gone because you don't want to keep working that same water over and over again.
You guys have no idea.
What?
One day you're gonna look at me in 5 years from now and say, you're right.
About what? We're the ones.
Oh, go, fish, 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 fish!
Yeah, baby.
On the out rod.
Ryan, you were right. Am I supposed to wait 5 years? You got that other rod too?
No, it's way out there on the deep side.
Okay.
Are we close?
It's pretty close now.
It's a ski. We've got a ski.
It is a musky. I shouldn't have him on the surface. I'm sorry, Ryan.
No
Nice.
worries. I've got him in the net.
You do.
High five!
Yeah, baby.
Another day at the office here. Okay, I need some release tools, please.
Okay.
Decent fish, probably 30 minutes into the trip here. We're actually blowing into the shore here right now. We got some wind-blown structure. We're gonna put her back in the water and try to reduplicate what we just did.
Cool.
Eagle Lake.
That was brutal. You were so tense. Then you released on the other side of the net. You did the reduplicate line again.
Hey, Aaron, why don't you do more of the work though? Like, I just want to be the guy that drives the boat and catches the fish.
Oh, you want to catch fish? Just a small muskie, but
Never talk size, Aaron. Never talk size. Let
Okay.
the girls keep guessing the size.
it was a juvenile fish. But this is right where we got it off this point. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There he is. It was a juvenile fish, but we're back on that point. We're gonna work it back and forth here a couple times. Are you seeing bait, Ryan, or what's the deal? Why are we working this point so many
It
times?
really necks down here, and we got some deep water here. It's got wind.
We're working like the thermal claw. Yeah, fish, take. Neutral, neutral?
Sticker neutral now.
Ryan doesn't get to land these fish that often because he's such a giving man.
What do we got here? It's a waste of our time. Yep, don't worry about it.
You can see he's got a hook in each corner of his mouth, which is no problem to unhook. Nice fat late fall northern pike, which is all data in terms of the program we're trying to figure out here. We got him on that 13-inch grandma. Shouldn't take much to go. Nice healthy release. Give us a bit of a clue. We had 75 feet out on that grandma.
Yeah, we were running the brake line again.
Did that pike look okay?
No, it's a pike. Like,
oh! Aaron! I got him, buddy! Oh, wow! Uncut Angling is proudly partnered with Alumacraft Fishing Boats, Humminbird Electronics, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Shimano Reels, G Loomis Rods, Jackal Lures, Plano Tackle Storage, Frayville Trusted Gear, and Power Pro Line.
actually gonna leave this main part of the lake and we're gonna go back to some more narrows. Oh, fish.
Take her, buddy. You want neutral? Neutral? Say neutral. Neutral?
Ooh.
Neutral? I put her in neutral. Yeah, neutral, okay.
Hold on, what's going on here? Look at it taking the line sideways.
Okay, you got a good fish, right?
It feels like it's got a lot of weight.
Okay, this is good.
It might be foul hook. Head
coming up.
Oh, it's foul hook.
It's foul hook.
Another pike. Fishing for pike. We're filming a pike episode now all of a sudden.
This is really not a bad fish at all. Just gotta be careful on hooking them. Poor guy took her in the belly. Ryan, fat fall pike, you happy with that?
Nope.
Part of the program today, that's the second pike on that bait, which doesn't tell us the muskies are liking it, but it tells us it's getting down the zone where there's some fish. Just gonna set her free. I think she's gonna snap to life in a hurry. Awesome. Okay, so the 13-inch grandma is scoring, Ryan.
Let's get back at her. What's going on here, Aaron? What is the consensus?
Sun's out.
I'm gonna grind some rocks.
Grind them.
We're gonna grind a few rocks here. Oh, there, fish.
Fish.
Yeah, oh, something grabbed the boat.
I got it.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a good, oh. This one feels like it's got some weight.
Talk to me on your line out, Ryan. I got this one last line to get in.
40, don't worry about the line. Don't worry about it.
Go for the net?
Yeah, net. Whoa.
This is a good fish, Ryan.
I know, keep her buttoned. Keep her buttoned up.
It's gonna be close to the boat when it comes up, eh?
Oh, this has gotta be a lake trout, or unless it's a real big musky.
What do we want?
I want a musky. I think we got, oh!
Big blonde, Ryan, big blonde. Nice big musky, Ryan.
Oh, I know, don't
Oh, keep him off the surface if you can. Oh!
Aaron!
I got him, buddy! Yeah, baby, hell yeah! Oh, yes!
Okay, I want you guys to look back though. That sky just broke. Look at it, we're right on the break right here. We came down to another neck down area. Wow, that was a good fight.
Yes, it was. Yeah!
Uncut.
Wow, I'm gonna unhook him right now. He's right in the corner of the mouth. Ryan, you only had one hook in him. She's out. Big, blonde, musky. The 13-inch grandma that Ryan's been talking about all day long is finally scored here. There's the holographic. Big musky, big. Ready? Okay, let's see him.
Here he comes.
Let's see him, baby.
Here he comes. Big head.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Okay.
That paid off, Aaron. We just kept in the area. We knew there was fish here.
That's a 54-inch fish right there. Absolutely awesome. We're gonna get her right back in the net. Want to make sure this fish is in good shape so someone catch her again.
Thing is, with these fish though, is just to hold them upright. You don't have to swish them back and forth. You just gotta let them get their bearings. That's a true big fish right there.
Ryan Marlowe's happy!
Cedar Point Lodge on Eagle Lake has something for absolutely every outdoor getaway. From hardcore world-class missions like our musky trip and trophy whitetail deer hunts, to activities and amenities for the whole family. There's an affordable package for you at Cedar Point. Give Pat and his family a visit next season. You'll be happy you did.
Uncut Angling is proudly partnered with Alumacraft Fishing Boats, Humminbird Electronics, Minn Kota Trolling Motors, Shimano Reels, G Loomis Rods, Jackal Lures, Plano Tackle Storage, Frabill Trusted Gear, and Power Pro Line.